Now, on next slide, we will study about the components of environment. In this, you have to study about the three components of environment. First is natural environment, second is human environment, and third is human-made environment. So, first of all, let's discuss natural environment. Natural environment consists of land, water, air, plants, and animals. These all are the natural gift we have got from the nature. Thus, the natural environments refers to the both biotic and abiotic conditions that exist on the earth. Biotic, biotic means plants and animals, and abiotic is like land, air, water are the abiotic things. These all are making effects on us. Now, next is human environment. Now, next we have to study about the human environment. Human environment make themselves like individual, family, community, religion, educational, economic, and political situation. These all are the human environment. Human make their environment by themselves, by like people live in a community, some are living in a individually, some are gathering, educational institutions and economic activities to be done by the human only. Now, next is a human-made environment. Human-made environment that is, it includes all things made by human beings, like buildings, parks, uh, bridges, roads, monuments, and industries. These all things has been manufactured, constructed by the human being only. So that is known as the man-made environment. Man has made these all the things for their needs. Now, next is a threat to environment. How that environment has got threatened due to the human that you have to study in this slide. Threats to environment means anything that can disturb a natural environment. For instance, man-made things such as fumes are polluting the air. Land is being consumed to build factories, etc. So you have to study how human is modifying the environment because of their to fulfill their needs. So in this we can study more. Human being increasing day by day because of the humans are increasing. So that's why they are modifying their natural environment to fulfill their needs, and they are destroying the environment. Human beings have made cars for their convenience. Now I'm explaining with example. And cars, when it will be more on the road, then what will happen? Then pollution will increase. Pollution by that fumes will be in fumes will release in our environment. Then there are also so many factories has been established, and there are also for the industrialization. What will happen? They will um, they will do the deforestation and manufacturing the things, and from the industries also pollution will release in our environment, so that our natural environment will be disturbed. You can understand. I think it will be more clear now. Now I'm going to explain biotic and abiotic. As already we have discussed, biotic are the living organisms and abiotic are the non-living organisms. Biotic is a plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, paper, etc. These all are the living things, and abiotic are the non-living things, like you see rocks, water, air, sunlight, wind, these all are the free gift of the nature. Now, natural environment, as already we have discussed, so you can read from here. And now next is domains of the environment. Domains of the environment, it can be divided into four parts. First is lithosphere. Lithosphere, what do you mean by lithosphere? Lithosphere is a solid crust of over the hard to layer of the earth, and lithos means rocks. It is made up by the rocks, minerals, and covered by the thin layer of the soil. And this is the uppermost part of the Earth's surface. And it is covered with the soil, thin layer of the soil. Lithosphere plays an important role in our life. It provides us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and industries, and human settlement. It is also a treasure of various minerals. So many types of minerals are found on our lithosphere, and we can take out the minerals inside the earth also. So next I'm going to explain that is a hydrosphere. What do you mean by hydrosphere? Hydrosphere is a water body that that is found on the earth's surface as well as inside the earth, in the oceans, the lakes, seas, etc. And it is the domain of water, refers to various water bodies such as river, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. that exist on the earth. And the planet Earth is often called the water planet because three-fourth part of the Earth is covered with the water. That is also known as the blue planet because of the abundance of water on its surface. Now I'm going to explain next atmosphere. What do you mean by atmosphere? Atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. It consists of number of gases, dust, and water vapor. Any change in the atmosphere produces change in the water and weather and climate. So, I think now you will be understood what do you mean by atmosphere. It is a thin layer of the air, and it is consisting different type of gases, dust, and water vapor. And now one more thing you have to understand what do you mean by weather and climate. What is the weather? Weather is the change in our atmosphere within a 24 hours is known as the weather. And you can see climate. Climate is a sum total of weather condition is known as the climate. It can be changed after a long period like 30 years, 40 years, and more than this. Now, next I'm going to explain it is a biosphere. Biosphere is a plant, animals, water, earth, and human life makes the biosphere, also known as the living world. Now, you can understand better. It is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water, and air come into contact with each other because land, water, and air they all are interrelated with each other in the physical environment. It is the biosphere which makes the earth a unique planet in our solar system because plants, animals, water, everything is found on our earth. Now you can see on this slide environment. It has a four domains that first is lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, and atmosphere. Now you can to practice on this slide. Next is biosphere. Already we have discussed. So you can read from here plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere or the living world. It is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water, air interact with each other to support life. Next question is what do you mean by ecosystem? Ecosystem and ecosystem includes all the living things like plants, animals, and organisms in a given area interacting with each other and also with their non-living environments. weather, earth, soil, sun, climate, atmosphere. Now already we have discussed these all other things are interrelated and interdependent on each other in their physical environment. You can understand from this picture in a better way. Human environment. What do you mean by human environment? Human beings interact with the environment on day-to-day basis and modify it according to their need. According to their need, human beings modify their environment and they make the changes to fulfill their needs and uh, to the population also. Due to the modernization or industrialization, or you can say due to the urbanization, our needs grew, so we learned new ways to fulfill our needs. How we have learned the new ways to fulfill our needs? By doing the disturbance with the environment only. Because of the growing population, we are extracting so many minerals and industrialization has been come up, and because of the increasing population, they have converted into the urbanization to fulfill their needs and their luxurious life. And we learn to grow crops and create a system wherein transaction take place, for example, barter system, trade and commerce, etc. What do you mean by barter system? Now you have to understand this. Barter system is a method of trade in which goods are exchanged without the use of money. Now you can understand better in earlier times. If anybody wants anything to fulfill their needs, they just change the goods to each other, and someone were getting benefit and someone were getting loss. So after the use of money, that commerce has been started and trade system started in a better way. Furthermore, we gather things as per demands. Example, to construct a building, we need raw material, including rocks and wood. For this, we may look to nature. We can get rocks from the mountains and wood from the cutting down of the trees. So now I hope this chapter will be more clear to you. So you just read the chapter from your NCRT. Already I have uploaded on your ERP, and understand the chapter.